realize that in this year, AI has made a huge consumer push. We are spending trillions of dollars on it. If you don't believe me, go look it up. I'm not saying this. I will link a video down below. I watched a video yesterday that was posted 7 days ago. They're claiming that China will outdo us in the AI race. The US is putting so much resources and taxpayer dollars into this that we are going to collapse our system. We are having server buildings bought, trillions of dollars being done here. Our information is being given to these companies and they're using it to train their AI that they then give access to everybody. So if you work in a
Yeah.
bank, why are you using ChatGPT or Claude? Why are you not downloading your own version off server? Why isn't AI like software design? Mind blown. What if AI was a game console? What if you could put it in its own personal server and give it to the person with complete anonymity from the rest of the world? Nobody can tap in and know their training. Do you think that a bank or someone dealing with children's and disabilities that information should be shared across the interwebs? Because the black
It,
market exists. So from that personal belief, I'm just going to back up for a second. The next part about AI that's insane is trillions of dollars because America is basically on the forefront of this. I know that this is a taxing thing. We're going the right direction. However, how do we stop China from doing what they're doing? They spend 1/16 of what we've spent. That we spend $1 trillion, they spend 3.2 billion and give that for free. Turns out what they're doing is they're coming to companies like ours and they're taking that training data and they're cutting corners, which is great and it's awesome. Why can't we
yeah.
do that with our own fucking technology and propel this further to make sure America stays in this forefront? We need to protect our information more than ever. So sorry. That's a tangent that with that video, because like I said, my mother in law works with a bank.
Yeah.
My wife works with children and disabilities and really hard information that should not be done through the internet. I think
Yeah.
that there should be a in-home server you buy. I think you'll create a new job system. If you create these servers that businesses can buy, you then have to hire IT, you then have to hire an AI trainer. There you go. You created a whole new job for this tech field. Let's go. Sorry, that is my
Which,
tangent, bro. Let's go to duos.
listen, in my opinion, in that aspect of things, it's about how do I keep more money in my pocket and not give it to everybody else. That's kind of it's the same thing that again tying it back to
No,
EA. It's the same principle. How do we get more money out of people? That's what we're looking at. Like there's a but like if we're gonna go down that rabbit hole of, I'm assuming you're also talking about like the data centers
yeah,
and
aren't those
these big
scary?
ass.
There's nothing being put in. Dude, do you know data centers are overruling people's neighborhoods and
Yeah,
people are moving
I've
out?
saw some TikTok where like
Mm-hmm.
they were telling people to reduce their consumption of electricity because the grid couldn't hold the data center and their town.
Did you know that they've tested these servers? They've weighed these servers prior to adding information. And then when they did add and store all this information they're collecting from us, there is an actual weight that happens. So if there's a physical weight that like happens from this data, it's
Mm,
going to suck more fucking energy. Why not make personal AIs? I mean, not the console version, like a server
yeah,
people can buy. Because then it's not one facility sucking all the energy. It's now whoever wants a piece of that AI, they get to use their own resources. And they sign up for that on a one-to-one agreement, not a, oh, taxpayer agreement. It's a tough one,
it,
dude.
it
It really
it
is.
goes back to that whole philosophy of how much can I stick into my own pocket without giving it to somebody else. So
Oh,
we live in a greedy ass society, my dude.